G'day Party Rockers, Jai here, the Activities Coordinator from NRMA's Treasure Island Holiday Resort on the Gold Coast. Welcome back for another fun video of activities you can do at home. I'm going to hand you over to Jai now to tell you more about today's fun. Are you ready, Jai? Well, thank you, Jai. So on today's video, we're going to be doing some paper aeroplanes. Now, Now, I'm pretty sure everyone's made paper airplanes for some time in their lives, and there are many ways to make paper airplanes. Today's paper airplane, I'm going to be making what I call the glider. Now, this is the glider right here. Now, all you need is just simply a piece of paper. Now, this is just a simple A4 paper. You can do it any size. Now, as long as it's a rectangle, this plane is going to work. The first step to the glider is grab your piece of paper and fold it in half. Now we're folding it in half longwise. Once we do that, we're going to open up the piece of paper just like it's a book. Now that classic paper airplane fold is to grab the corner and fold the corner to the middle. Now you want to make sure that that fold reaches the middle crease. And do the same on the other side. So now your piece of paper should simply look like a house, just like this. Now, the next step, you can see we've got the roof of the house and then looks like the actual house itself. If you grab the corners where the roof meets the house and fold it over. Now what you want to do is make sure that the corners here and here and my fingers stay nice and pointy. Now your piece of paper should now look like an envelope, just like so. I hope you're keeping up so far. The next step is I use a marker. You can use whatever you like. Now I'm going to take the lid of my marker and place it on the lid of my envelope, which is this part here. So simply place it from the point on like so. Now all I'm drawing is just a big round dot. It's not a colouring competition, just a round dot like so. Now the next step, what you're going to do is from your envelope, take these two corners and fold them so they meet on top of the dot. Now very simply, fold the corner and onto the dot. So you can see now that the corner is on the dot. And do the same on the other side, so both corners meet on the dot. Now what it looks like right now is that it's wearing a cape. It looks like it's wearing a coat, your piece of paper. The next important step is that you can see on the bottom there's like a little tongue poking out. Now you want to fold that little tongue up and over where the 2 points meet. Now to do that, just fold the paper up. Now it is quite common that you'll see that your piece of paper may rip here where my fingers are. That is okay, it's not going to affect the plane or the plane's flight at all. Now your next step is to fold the paper aeroplane in half. Now all you're going to do is fold that little triangle in half so the whole paper aeroplane folds in half. Now as you can see, it should look exactly the same on both sides and that little triangle is folded in half. Now this little triangle does two important jobs on your plane. One, it holds your wings intact, and two, becomes the perfect grip to fly your aeroplane. Now the next part, and this is a part I always struggle to explain, but I'm going to try my best for you at home, is to make the wings. To make the wings, if you look at your plane from this angle, there are three corners. There's one at the front, which is the small part of the plane. Following along, you've got corner number 2, and then you've got the back corner. What you want to do is fold the first corner and all the way to the middle corner so it's in line with the bottom of the plane. So take it from here and fold it down so it's in line. To show you how that's done, I start at the front and fold the front corner so it's in line with the bottom of the plane or the bottom of that little triangle. Simply push it down, follow along paper until you get to point number 2. And you can see point number 2 is right here. Push it down nice and hard and do the same on both sides. And all you need to do then is simply just push it up and you have got yourself the glider aeroplane. Now this plane is pretty awesome and all it needs is a little bit of wind for it to fly. What we would like to see here at NRMA Parks and Resorts is some trick shots or some crazy things you can do with your paper aeroplane. Inside, outside, wherever your grown-ups give you permission. Film it and post it on the comments below. I can't wait to see what kind of crazy things you can do with your plane. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned something or you're going to do some of these fun activities at home. Remember to stay tuned for more videos coming really soon, and don't forget to stay awesome. Until we meet again, goodbye for now.